sternomastoid here. Both of these have been broken away from where they attach at the sternum, but there's a trachea in the center. So there's a sternomastoid, there's a sternomastoid. Loop this back over. Here's a solid, here's the one that's been dissected away. Here's a pectoralis group. Okay? Then we have these muscles that have the little lines in them, between them. Sorry, here, maybe I can try to, still get a good shot.
Oh, you're fine. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Serratus ventralis. Okay, here's a rib. Here's a rib. So there's a muscle in between each of those ribs. Those are external intercostals. Here's a flap, which you can kind of dissect away. That's an external oblique. Exposes this other layer of muscle. Those are internal obliques. Okay. I'm going to try to do head and trunk, so I'm going to be flipping them back and forth. Something I enjoy doing, but there's the territory. Okay. I always like to do this. I point out this little pale patch right here so that I can show you the latissimus dorsi right here. And if this were a little more intact, here's a little bit left of the trapezius right there. It's a darker color. You can kind of get your probe under it a little bit.
So the trapezius is the darker part?
Yeah. I always like to cut two probes up here, make a little X with them, okay, and show that outside of the X is latissimus dorsi, and inside the X right here is trapezius. Okay, cut the trapezius back. Well, I'll get the deltoid out of the way. It's up here on the shoulder. Okay. You have to cut the trapezius back to expose the scapulas. So find the spine of the scapula. Supraspinatus, infraspinatus. On the underside surface of the scapula is subscapularis. You can't really see it. The only other muscle you could get it confused with, these bands of muscle right here that join the scapula to the spine, and those are your rhomboid group of muscles. Other muscle up here, push that little bit of trapezius away and get your probe underneath that. It's right at the bottom of the scapula, but it's not the infraspinatus, it's teres major. So there's a little band right there. Here it is. It kind of runs along the back side. And it's not rhomboid either. Well, to tell you the truth, I'd feel safer using this bottom part because there's a little juncture right there where it connects. This may be a separate muscle, so I feel safer going with that one.
Like near the armpit.
Down there, yeah. Okay. While we've got them flipped over like this, let's just go do the biceps femoris. It's biceps femoris groups right here, well, gluteus right here at the base of the tail. Little butt muscles right there. Okay. And then here's biceps femoris. This is the actual biceps femoris right here. Here is a semitendinosus. There's the actual tendon. You always remember that the tendon on the semitendinosus is very delicate. Not so much so that it is very easily broken. I point that out because it's just worth noting to identify it, but it also, if you break that tendinosus and then that muscle is tucked in over there or something like that, and you're looking at it from the other side, you think that you start with the semitendinosus muscle and then you move in semimembranosus. What you think is a semitendinosus is actually a semimembranosus just because you can't see it because it's been pushed over. We'll try to avoid things like that for practical. But yeah, biceps femoris, semitendinosus, and semimembranosus right there. Okay. Calf, lower leg, gastrocnemius. Try to get the probe between the gastrocnemius, just above my probe, below the probe. Right there is a soleus. Okay, that's everything on that side, except if you just want me to show you the sciatic nerve right there.
Oh, yeah.
There's the sciatic
okay.
nerve.
Oh, that's...
It's that big rubber band looking nerve. Splits into the fibular nerve right here. It goes off to the side, and the one that stays kind of deep is the tibial nerve. So sciatic nerve, fibular nerve, tibial nerve.
Okay.
Okay, we did all the muscles up here. Here's just another way to look at, well, here's quadriceps femoris group. I'm not sure how it's stated on your sheet. You don't follow that, what I'm saying exactly. But this is a quadriceps femoris group. You can actually see the four, you can kind of tease apart the four muscles. Anyway, here's a semi-tendinosis that's been broken away. Down here, oh, I'm going to do those in there. Sorry, I'm going about it all wrong. Now I can dress these back the way they're supposed to be. So you can see sartorius and gracilis, and the way those get dissected away, to look at what's underneath, you actually go along that femoral nerve line. So here's all the femoral something or other, vein, artery, blue vein, the red artery, red femoral artery, femoral nerve. So you do a cut along there, and you can dissect, then reflect away the sartorius and the gracilis. So here you can get a different look at the semitendinosus again, semimembranosus again, just a different side of it. And here's the adductor group. So you got like 1, 2, 3. Looks like there's about 3 adductors right there. So here's a quadriceps muscle group, or quadriceps femoris. Tibialis anterior. Here's a tibia. Okay, and there's the muscle. It's so dry. It's looking like. Sorry. Must be jerky.
No.
Okay, so tibia, tibialis anterior. It's been sitting out all day. Okay. The nerves.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's a femoral nerve. And then up here. Well, I didn't do all the arm muscles yet. So we'll do the brachial plexus and muscles up here anyway. So biceps brachii. Okay. That's right where you expect it to be. Triceps brachii. It's kind of torn away. Oh, yeah, triceps brachii. That's part of it too. It's just broken away. It's turn all dark and hard looking. Okay. It's better. It's easier to work with. So, the next one under here is the brachialis. You basically need to push the biceps brachii back, find the humerus, and then that little muscle that's running alongside of the humerus is the brachialis. It looks like it's pretty torn up because people have been sticking their probes in here and grabbing at it. But there it is. It's not the best looking brachialis, but it does the job. Okay, palmaris longus right here. Okay. What's I'm trying to say? Pronator teres, always in the crook of the elbow. So palmaris longus is right here. This is pronator teres. And brachioradialis. It's been demonstrated on so much it's starting to pull away quite a bit. But that's it right there. Brachioradialis. Top to bottom is palmaris longus, pronator teres in the middle of or in the crook of the elbow, brachioradialis. Let's do these brachial plexus nerves now. Okay, dig in here and find an M. Okay, pull the M out and then go down to the bottom of the M. Lost some of it just then. At least where it's not branching so much.
Are they going to pull the M out?
Yeah, it's going to have to be, we might have to have a probe there so you can gently, you're just going to have to kind of start to be able, you should also really try to visualize it yourself without,
Okay.
I mean, just to make yourself more proficient. Okay, but I'm doing it for demonstration. So, here's one leg, that's the ulnar nerve. The next one up is the median nerve, and then this very fine wispy one up here is the musculocutaneous nerve. Okay, let go of that. Go back in a little bit deeper than where that M was and pull out the other big strapping heavy-duty rubber band looking nerve, which I've done right here. I'm going to go down a little bit further so you can not see past all the mess. That's the radial nerve. Okay, and then go way up here to the head of the humerus, and that nerve right there is axillary nerve. Okay, I think I've gone through everything. I don't think I skipped anything either.
Cool.
Someone else sent that to me.
I was just gonna ask.
Sorry.